on the bench presses. When doing your front presses, bring the elbows in like so, not out to the side, but in somewhat. When you're going behind the neck, then you want to come out to the side, which we'll give an example of behind the neck now.
You spoke of spotting. What is the correct way to spot on an exercise like this?
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that, Fred, because a lot of us, not Lee Haney, a lot of you amateurs out there have a tendency to spot with a knuckle or under grip. That is not safe. There's no way that you're going to stop a falling weight by using this type of grip or by using your knuckle. The safest and the best way to spot, most effective, is by using an oval grip. That way you're in more control. You can pull rather than curl this type of weight. When doing the side laterals with the dumbbells, what we're doing, we're helping to develop the calf of the lateral deltoid muscle here. It does not take a great deal of weight. Pyramid principle is very, very important, and especially when dealing with the side of lateral, because it is not a natural movement. You know, it is not natural that you're going to ever have to pick up anything out to the side in that way. So you want to be very careful in choosing your weight and use a weight that is extra easy to control. For me, 25-pound dumbbells is enough to start with anyway. So we start here with a good stance. Come to the front, outward. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Okay? No jerking, no snapping at the top of the movement. Always use good control and good form. Next, we'll move into the rear delt muscle, which is located right here. This is normally one that the majority of us lack in development, because we tend to do the presses, the side laterals, the shrugs, and forget the rear delt. But the rear delt is the masterpiece of the back. It helps to complete the development of the entire shoulder muscle system. That's good. Head up, amateur, so you can bring the traps into play. That's good. See, since you brought the head up, the traps are involved also. That's good form and good control. Perfect. Great, great. All right. Good. Great. We're now ready to move and work in the traps. And the most effective exercise that I know of are shoulder shrugs. I prefer using the barbell instead of the dumbbell. There again, I prefer doing shoulder shrugs from behind and from the front, because the traps are located behind and not from the front. I know where a lot of guys do pull up from the front. Yes, they develop the frontal portion of the traps, which looks very good in the tie-in, but there again, the rear part of the traps are missing. The traps, I feel, should be worked from behind, because that's where they're located, behind and not in front. I also recommend using wrist straps when doing trap movements. That will help save your grip. That way you'll be able to get in at least a few more repetitions.
What's the correct way to put them on? Is there a correct way or is there a wrong way?
The correct way to put on wrist straps is to always have the tail of it going in the direction of the thumb, such as that. In the direction of the thumb. You got that? Okay. Now sometimes it does take time to develop the right technique as far as using the wrist straps, and especially as far as doing barbell shrugs from behind, or what you could call upright rows from behind. Okay. First, we want to tuck the body in just a little, so that when you're coming up with the bar, you don't rub off half of your buttocks. Or scratch off half of them, okay? So we're coming up. You want to come all the way up, flex the traps at the top of each movement, and lower it slowly in order to get a full stretch at the bottom. Steps are gonna make me number one. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Come on, Haney. Come on, Haney.
Haney's going against Haney. There's nobody else in the world better than Haney. You know, and you only better than you are. You know, he's best because he trains, he eats, he sleeps, bodybuilding. 12 o'clock at night, the average person sleep. Haney's in the gym. So that's what makes you the best in the world.
Come on, Ro. Get it up, baby. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on, squeeze it at the top. Want to get at least 2 more inches on those lats.
I know when I come in the gym, he's gonna dog me, he's gonna correct me, he's gonna cuss me out, he's gonna put me on the right track.
Come on, squeeze that. Give me 2 more now. 2 more. I have some more lats this year. Let's go. Yeah. Right. Come on.
Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee. Pump it up. Pump it up.
Come on, too good, baby. Looking too good.
Come on, I got you.
Let's go. Give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. I shouldn't be doing this stuff. They told me to be a lawyer or a doctor. Here I am, and you're like a crazy man. Pulling weight.
Let's go, baby.
Must be crazy.
Way to handle it, Haney. Way to handle it, baby. Make it look easy. Way to handle it.
Let's go. So you gotta think number 1. Let's go, baby. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Good stretch.
Come on. Go, baby. Come on. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That can bruise the male ego a little.
Come on, Haney. Get it up. Let's go, Haney. Looking strong. Yeah.
Isn't that a frightening experience? Maybe you think you want to be a bodybuilder, let alone an Olympian.
Come on, Haney.
Come on. And I want my place in history just like anybody else.
All right.
Come on. I didn't walk into the gym one day and said, well, I want to become a professional bodybuilder. It's something that had to slowly grow and develop. It's an individual sport, so no one is responsible for your lack of discipline but yourself. These are the same traits and characteristics you can use in everyday life. I can apply this to any aspect of my life.
Easy weight.
Bodybuilding for me has been a tool. It's a means to a continuing, because the successes that I've experienced in the sport of bodybuilding took a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline and dedication. But what followed those will take me a step beyond. Everybody want to have that nice deep taper, that nice small waist, or the appearance of having a nice small waist. And in order to get that appearance, you have to widen the lats, or more or less have that cobra look. Now, you ladies, of course, you don't want to have lats like Lee Haney, but, you know, the taper does look good, and you do want to bring the lats out to a certain extent to make a more balanced and pleasant-looking physique. Now, the basic for back are pull downs, T-bar row, barbell row, which is bread and butter, and then, of course, your chins, which is generally a warm-up exercise. Some people like doing chins, some people don't. From day one, I did not include chins in my back training. But from time to time, I do include chins. I mean, it's not every day you want to jump, swing in the air weighing 260 pounds. For beginners, I would advise doing first pull downs behind the neck or pull downs in front. Being a very basic movement, I prefer pull downs in front because I'm able to isolate a little more. Okay, we're going to start with maybe 160 pounds. That's for Lee Haney. Some of you may not start with that way. Okay? Fred, we want to move back just a little. Okay? Get yourself seated. Nice, comfortable manner. What you want to do when you come down, you want to arch the back or throw the chest forward. Like so. Just one, up in a controlled manner. Like so. All the way down, arch. And never none of this crap. Never none of that. You want to always slowly extend the lats at the top in order to stretch them out and to get them elongated. Okay? So you come down, you flex at the bottom, let it up slowly. Come down, flex at the bottom, let it up slowly. More. And none of this crap where you're laying back like so. I watch a lot of you amateurs get into that. I don't know where you saw it. Maybe you saw Richard Sparrow do that. But it couldn't have been Lee Haney. Sorry about that, Rich. I didn't mean to, you know. Nah, just kidding. Rich is perfect in his form. That's why he developed such a great physique. Down, arch the back, up in a controlled fashion. It's like so. Now, pull downs behind the neck should be done in the same fashion. A lot of us have a tendency, when we're doing a pull down behind the neck, to hunch the shoulders forward. That should not be. The back should also be arched on pull downs behind the neck. The same way, there should be no difference. If any, a slight difference, because you are coming behind instead of the front, which means you're not going to be in control of the movement as you would be from the front. That's why I prefer pull downs from the front. Much more effective, I feel. Okay? Here we go. Pull down from behind. Head straight out in front of you. Back arched. You're not going to be able to use as much weight on pull downs to the behind as you will from the front, because it is a very awkward position. That's why I prefer from the front.
You don't want it, baby. Do you want it?
Now, T-balls are great for building overall width and depth in the back. Okay? It can also be a somewhat dangerous exercise if not performed properly. You want to always be aware of that. And when doing T-balls, make sure that you're using a weight that you're able to control. Start with a lighter weight and work your way up. You want to get good quality repetitions in. 1 rep equals 2 reps. Stimulate, not annihilate. And keep that in mind. There again, since the lower back is very much involved in T-bar rows, you want to wear a belt as added protection. Because it's not every day you're going to be bending over and picking up 200 or 300 pounds. Okay? You want to make sure that the butt is always tied to the back. So wear something to hold the two together. Okay? Here we go. Now notice, some amateur left the larger plate on the bar, which was probably Tim. Okay? Now, when coming up with this bar, or the plate here, is going to tap the chest, which means I'm not going to be able to get a full flex at the top of the movement. So what I prefer doing when doing T-bar rolls is to use 25-pound plates.